All right. So, greetings, dear Scorpio. That's for you. This is Terra Lumination, and it's a January 2019 Astrodoodle report. It's a little mini report we're sharing with everybody now. And thank you, Scorpios, for being here. You can even watch for your sun, moon, and rising too, because this is a bit of an astrological, let's say, approach to things. I just want to, these are going to be just very short and sweet because I make the reports anyway. Why waste them? I'm going to keep them for personal, readings and things like that. So this is for everybody, okay? For January 2019, just heads up, it's going to be a very active, uh, vigorous month. We've got two eclipses and so on, and it's the beginning of the year. The key thing, all planets are direct just after the new moon eclipse, January 7th. So that's a huge rush of energy, like opening up a dam, okay? We've got the new moon eclipse, January the 5th, in advance. A huge wall of Capricorn energy unfolding here. Mars in Aries all month, very exciting. Big Capricorn stellium. Venus is in Sagittarius from January 7th, alongside with Jupiter in Sagittarius. That is sweet. Wherever that lies, that is sweet for you. Mercury in Capricorn, full moon lunar eclipse, okay, January 20th, just as the sun enters Aquarius January 20th and the moon is in Leo. So that's alongside a relationship axis, okay? You and others, others and you. The new moon eclipse is right because it's a new moon, it's all about you at that point in your life. So uh, all I'm going to do is basically cherry pick these key dates and energy fields and mark them out here on a classic Terra Illumination Astrodoodle. And I just hope this makes sense to you in some ways. I'm going to hold it up really close and just scroll through so you can get the full glory of this thing. All right? And then we'll talk about it. So I just want to get to the key elements here. I circled the green thing because it's so sweet here. Look, we got Venus enters Sagittarius January 7th with Jupiter. That is sweet. And it's on your money house. Second house of money, value, values, self-worth, skills, talents, like the tangible stuff in your life, your riches. What have you got going for you, Scorpio, that is really going to be sweetened up and lifted up and expanding your wealth, expanding your finances here, even more than before. So this is really, really good for you, Scorpio, when it comes to day-to-day life on this planet, because we all need money. Okay? It's just frustrating. That's how it works. So over here, new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn, January the 5th. It's down here in your third house about communications and day-to-day interactions, about the business of life, how we interact with others, how they interact with us, communications, getting life done, taking care of business. So much of it is about communications. A huge stellium there, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto all piled up. So with an eclipse, it's a spiritual gateway. It's an evolutionary gateway. You come in into the eclipse, bam, the door shuts behind you. Bam, you are shut out the other side, and it's a new life, a new journey beginning. You can't go back this way. So this is like a gateway, okay? So you've got the new moon eclipse here, January, in that part of your life. So new ways of communicating and bringing your knowledge and wisdom to the world, some way, somehow. Followed very shortly, 2 weeks later, by the next eclipse over here in these very sensitive parts of your chart, Scorpio, 4th house and 10th house, home and family, career and destiny, you know. So those energies can often be very opposing. Like if you're out in the world doing all these amazing heroic things, what's happening at home? Is everything neglected? Are you setting up a home business? What's with the sun entering Aquarius here? This shines a lot of light on the foundations of your life, the pillars of your life, your place of security, home, family, rest, safety, foundations where you want to have a lot of stability. Okay. Now, with the sun entering there and it happens to be on a full moon eclipse, you might get a lot of shuddering going along, like, tectonic plates like they get with volcanoes and earthquakes and, serious rumblings going here in the foundations of your life. But it could like crack open and release a lot of energy that is very good for the world, your destiny, your career, your place in this world. Because the eclipse is up here, okay? Full moon lunar eclipse, January 20th, okay? Sun enters Aquarius here, January 20th, and we just happen to have full moon eclipse here. These are at the 0 point, so it's very strong, okay? It's like screaming newborn baby strong, so be careful of that. What are you going to do with it? So this indicates your career sector up here, and I guess you just need to be on full alert because these are on such like pivotal points of your chart, your being. So you might not understand or learn or know any of this except in the context of very significant relationships. What are you doing in the context of relationships, home and family and loved ones versus the career? Are you getting a lot of love at home, and is that being projected outwards to the world? And so on, things like that. Is there turbulence in the home, and is that getting projected out into the world? Things like that. You've got to be very aware that these are very strong energies, and you could be swept along. So again, with the eclipses, even with the full moon eclipse, it is another gateway, but it's about culmination here. Things really, really coming to the surface, full awareness, almost like shocking awareness, like, oh my gosh, what's actually happening in my foundations of life? Am I being swept out of one place into another place, one country, one home, one village, one town, one street? And how does that affect my place in the world, my career? Oh no, oh no, oh no. But don't worry, you've got all this sweet stuff going on here. All right, Scorpio, I'll leave it at that. You can, if you really want to get into it, check out the links below, get in touch with Tarot Illumination. Please consider becoming a member. That's really, really important for the channel to grow. Also consider the Friday healing events, first Fridays, okay? And all that other stuff, all the links and buttons, you know what to do, okay? Thank you so much, Scorpio, and have a super January 2019 start of the year. All the best, and hold on tight. All right. Bye-bye, Scorpio.